Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel New. Welcome to today's tutorial about creating and running Python files with VS Code. We're going to do three things today. One, we're going to check if Python is already installed, and if it's not already installed, we're going to install it. Number two, we're going to install VS Code, which is a code editor that makes it easier to create and run Python files. Number three, we're going to create and run a Python file. Now let's look at the Windows desktop. Okay, first let's go to the search for command by typing cmd, and then we see command prompt here. We click on it to open a command prompt. We type Python and press enter. It says it's not recognized. If Python was already installed, when we type Python, it will give us a prompt that says Python. So we know Python is not installed, so now we're going to install Python. So let's close this. We'll open a web browser. In this case, I'll open Firefox. You can use any web browser you want. We'll search for Python. Okay, the first link goes to www.python.org. Let's click on that. I'll give you the link so you don't have to memorize or try to copy it. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, now let's go to downloads. We go to Windows. Then we click on the latest Python 3 release. You scroll down. So for Windows, this is the recommended one, Windows Installer 64-bit. Click on it. We download it. Let's open the file. Go to where it's downloaded, then double click on it. The Python file. Okay, one very important thing, make sure the add python.exe to path checkbox, make sure you check this. This is a very important step. Then now we click on install now. Okay, so we see this that the setup was successful. So we can click on close. Okay, now again we go to the bottom left. There's the type here to search. We click here, then we type cmd to type, and then we see command prompt here. We click on it to open a command prompt. Now we type Python and press enter, and now we see the prompt for Python because Python has been installed already. Now we can press exit, open bracket, close bracket, and press enter to exit and close this command prompt. Okay, now that we have installed Python, next we're going to install VS Code or Visual Studio Code. So we search for VS Code. So the first thing goes to code.visualstudio.com. Don't worry, I'll put this link in the description. So let's click on it. We'll download for Windows here. Then yeah, it starts downloading. Now we click on the folder. Go to the folder where the downloads are downloaded to. We double click on the setup file for VS Code user setup. Double click on it. Okay, we accept the agreement. Then we click next. Click next. Next. Personally, I like to check the create a desktop icon, then click next. Then click install. Okay, so yeah, let's click finish, which in this case will also launch the Visual Studio Code program. Okay, so there's this walkthrough. We choose your team. Actually, we can just skip this. Let's just close this. Okay, so we go to the left here, we look at the extensions, we click on this. We search for, under the text field for search extensions, we search for Python. So there's a few different ones for Python. So look at the one made by Microsoft. So click on that. So this Python is made by Microsoft. Sorry, the author of this extension for Python is Microsoft. So let's click install. Just wait a while. Okay, so installation is complete. Let's close this. Okay, so let's go to file. We go to open a folder. Okay, let's go to C drive. Let's go to new folder. Let's call this folder dv Python. Actually, you can call it anything you want, but try to avoid using space. Then press enter. Let's go in, double click into this dev Python, dv Python, or you can call it my project or whatever you want, but like I said, try to avoid using spaces in the name. Then we click on select folder to select this folder. So it asks whether I want to trust the authors or not. Yeah, you should check yes, I trust the authors. Okay, we don't need this welcome page. Okay, so under Explorer here on the left side, there's this button at the left side that says for new file. Let's click on that. Let's call this new file hello.py and press enter. This creates a new file. Okay, so we have created the hello.py file. Pretty much for a file to be considered a Python file, it should end in .py. So we have this hello.py file. So we'll type Python command print, then open and quotes hello world. Okay, then we save it by selecting file, save. The shortcut is Ctrl S. Then we run it by selecting run without debugging, or the shortcut is Ctrl plus F5. And there you have it. You run the command, it will print hello world to the console. So this, you can see it's under the C:/dev Python folder, which we created just now. If you go to your file explorer, go C drive, you see dev Python, you can see this hello file there. You go to view, you go to the checkbox for file name extension. Let's say check this, then you can see hello.py here. Here, this is the actual full name with the extension hello.py. Okay, and that's how you create and run a Python file using Visual Studio Code. If you think that this video has been helpful, please help our channel by clicking the like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. Take care and see you next time.